Uh, there is a common question in every student's mind that how many hours that they have to study. Is studying more than 16 hours per day is enough, or is it possible? It mainly varies. It mainly varies between person to person actually, because some people retain many things even at the first reading, but people like me basically they don't, they don't remember things even after revising of 2 to 3 times. So we have to study. We have to revise them more. For example, people like me need 3 to 4 revisions in order to complete a subject, in order to remember something. So first of all, let us see that how many hours we have to study. Uh, we'll see by month. In which month, how many hours that you should study. These are all the hours that what I used to study in my preparation. Actually, in the March and April, my preparation was started at March and April. So in the March, as you just started, you have to study for 6 to 8 hours, and you have to cope up slowly above. So in the May and June, you have to reach to 8 to 10 hours. July and August 10 to 14 hours, and October and November 14 to 16 hours, and December and January, where your NEET is just after 1 month, you have to study at least 16 hours. At least of 16 hours. Matlab you have to go for 17-18 hours per day. And now the question arises is whether is it possible to go beyond 16 hours to study. The answer is yes, but we have to cope up and we have to go step up. We have to step up slowly along with the productivity. What is meaning of productivity? We will see it later. First of all, we'll discuss the how to make a study plan of every day. How to plan a day. This is a schedule which I followed in my time, so I just want to share with you. I usually wake up at 4 a.m. and I have my bath, and 4:30 to 7:30 there is 3 hours of first session. After that, I'll take some breakfast for a half an hour, and browse for some updates and watch some image-based questions. During that time, while eating, usually people do watch in YouTube some entertainment videos. In those time, you have to use that time for some education purpose. Like you can watch some YouTube image-based questions. You can watch some mnemonics, or you can watch some previous NEET solved question papers in the YouTube. And again, your session starts after breakfast 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. 3 hours, and again 15 minutes of break, that is a coffee break. Relax and watch some motivational videos that can cope up your speed. And then 11:15 to 1:30, 2 hours 15 minutes, and take a lunch break. Browse for updates during that lunch break also. 2 to 3, that is 1 hour. This is for nap time, because the people usually after lunch they have a habit of sleeping. So if this 1 hour you will take this 1 hour nap time, it do not affect your evening session. At least if you don't take it, it will affect your evening session, and the entire half day will be gone. So take 1 hour of nap time. Okay, then 3 to 6 is 3 hours of break. Then take a coffee break and watch some YouTube motivational videos. 6:15 to 9:15, again 3 hours of break. That is, after that we can take dinner break and watch some image-based questions in the YouTube. And 9:45 to 10:30, it's a 45 minutes. Let me tell you why I made the sessions of 3 hours with an interval. Because 3 hours is the time that you are going to sit in the exam. Okay, this is very important that you have to sit concentrated and focused for 3 hours. So it will be very important. So I made it for 3 hours with a small intervals. And what is that 45 minutes? Last 9:45 to 10:30. During this time, take a piece of paper, take an A4 sheet, put a date on it, put a day on it, and write the whole important points that you read on that day. I'm sure, trust me, it will help you a lot. I didn't do this in my PG preparation. It was a mistake of mine, but surely it will help you. Please do it. Write a date on it, day on it, and write all the important points that you read on the whole day from morning to evening session. If you don't remember anything, just open the book, see the topic, and write the important point over there by numbering on it. Okay, by that you can revise it second time on the same day. First reading, and second time you are writing this. And the day when you start, and the next day when you start, before going to study, you just revise this paper. It will regain your entire things. So this small schedule, this small half an hour of effort will definitely revise you 2 to 3 times of preparation, 2 to 3 times of revisions in one day. Half an hour at the end of the day, half an hour in the beginning of the day. You just take half an hour and revise the entire thing. That will surely help you. At 10:30, it's an again sleeping time. 10:30 to 4 o'clock, that is 5.5 hours sleep. You have to maintain this 5 to 6 hours of sleep only. You are not allowed to increase it even for an half an hour or 1 hour, because it is a crucial time. You have to do this. And at last it becomes a 14-hour schedule. How it becomes 16 hours? By reducing your nap time in the afternoon, by reducing 10 minutes in your every break. it will become 16-hour break. It will become 16-hour schedule by cutting your 10 minutes of each break, and by cutting your nap time in the afternoon of 1 hour, you can make it a 16-hour schedule. Trust me, people do this. People study for 18 hours at the end of the day at last. And in the month of January, in the month of December, in the reading rooms, people used to study for 18 to 20 hours a day. People do this. 1 year of preparation. 1 year of preparation is, what does it really mean? It really means taking off your precious family time, precious fun time, precious friends time, and the precious experience as a doctor, and all about 8 to 10 to 14 lakhs of your money as you can earn working as a doctor. As you are sacrificing all of this, get some good outcome of it. Use this and get some good outcome of this. Okay, let me add some more points on this. See, during your preparation, there are many ways that you can disturb by. First thing is friends and family. You have to get separated from your family. It is most important. It's very important actually, because there are some families which they can understand that it is a preparation time, but there are some families who cannot understand something they cannot understand. So you have to tell some hard words to them, like you are studying and you can't come for dinner, or you can't come for a coffee. It is very important to do. If they are really good friends, they'll understand and they'll just cope up with these things after getting result, and they are the first person who will tell you congratulations. It is very important thing. Get away from your friends and family. Okay, let me talk on social media, because you have to get rid of this social media, because one message can just kill your entire day. One message can kill your 1 hour of time. Even 1 minute is very important for you in this preparation. So please get rid of their social media, like no Instagram, no WhatsApp, no Facebook, nothing. People usually make some excuses of this. I'll get some updates from this group, I'll get updates from that group, because you have sometimes you have your breaks to do all these things. Okay, questions do hardly comes from the updates. So just stay with the books, stay with your preparation. Don't grow much about the updates. Get rid of your apps, get rid of your social media. Try to be very genuine to yourself. At the end of the day, you have to say yourself that yes, I did it today. Yes, I did it today. You have to tell yourself from the heart. Last thing I want to say, small choices bring a big change. What does it really mean? It means, for example, you are just opening your phone, you just unlocked your phone and you are opening another app, something. The time between you just unlocked your phone and opening another app, that small seconds, that few milliseconds decides your future. Let me know how. Let me tell you how. If you open a YouTube, if you saw some entertainment movie, or if you saw some song, it is just a waste of time for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes. But if you opened your Marrow app, or if you opened some educational video, some mnemonics video, or some other any kind of some previous question paper, previous important topics, it will regain your power of memory. It regains you something. Okay, something you are raising by that, something you are learning, something you are gaining, instead of just wasting that 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes a day is not very less time. Okay, actually 5 minutes per month, it is 150 minutes, 2 hours approximately, 2.5 hours approximately, and it takes obviously 48 hours, 2 days in comparative if you are taking for a year. Okay, 2 days you are going ahead with these small choices. So small choices do bring you big change. Okay, thank you. One more thing I have to tell you. There are some people who start their day very late. Very late means they will start their day at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or maybe at 11 o'clock. They can use that their lost time at 9 o'clock, because they can extend their hours at night by planning them like so. This is just an example. This is just an out plan that you have to spend like this. You have to stay like this. You can actually remodify it or reschedule it according to your plans and according to your way of study, but it's just an outline that I am giving what I followed to reach. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have anything to ask, comment on it. Like the video if you like the video, and share the video if you find it very useful. And in my next video I will be talking about the productivity, how to study productively and how to review a grand test. Okay, and I am saying once again, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Never ever give up. Thank you so much. Bye bye.